Jim Jones, you could do better, brother. I love you too much. I love you too much to not be honest with you. Rick Ross, you could do better, brother. Meek Mill, you could do better, brother. I love you too much not to be honest with you. Are you the face of prison reform? Cause are you the face of prison reform? Or are you sitting here on your new song with Ross talking about getting somebody murked and shot at the red light? Which one is it, bro? Which one is it, bro? Cause I did a shoe giveaway in my city and gave out 1,300 pairs of your shoes because they said reform underneath them. And I love that you partnered with a major shoe company and you out here pushing prison reform. But now I got to sit here like, man, this man glorifying getting people killed as of a week ago. Like, what are you doing, bro?
These dudes. But what about what he said, though? Is there any credence to what is there any credence to what he said about that?
I don't care about what he said.
Okay.
That boy don't know me. I know his trick. You know, you're using my name for fame, it's all good, but you don't know me. You don't know nothing about my life. I do more in 1 month for people than he'll ever do in his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
You heard?
Yeah.
Like I really give back to the people. I don't care about none of the rhetoric he talking about. I grew up in the church. You're not gonna do none of that to me. But I really do a lot for the people.
Mm-hmm. He talked about lyrics.
I don't care about none of that.
Okay.
In real life, I do a lot for the people. Now let's line up to the statistics. You talking or you doing? You heard? You talk a good one. What have you done?
Yeah.
You dig? Yeah. You know how many people I watch get killed that I grew up as my friends and things like that? I don't get scared straight. I stand up stronger and fight for my people and do for my people every single day. Miss me with the rhetoric about what I do in my music. I get money off my music. Don't tell me how to make my dollars. But what I do for the people, from my heart, can't nobody tell me about. At all. And I've been doing it since I got in this game, even before I got in this game. When I was buying my dudes, my close ones, long john shirts and Scully hats because we didn't have no money on Christmas. And that was the Christmas gift. You heard? For everybody.
Talk about it.
Okay.
Them Christmas gifts then turn even to way bigger things. But that's not what we hear about. I don't like to hear people mention my name, especially when you don't know me. Because that's very touchy.
Yeah.
You got to watch whose names you mentioning out here. You heard?
Yeah.
Because my little cousin might not like how you mention my name. You heard? And then he might want to slap a dread out your head just because he don't understand that you using my name for fame and he don't understand that.
Yeah.
There's a certain way to go about certain things when you're using certain people's names. I'm not promoting violence.
Right.
You heard?
Say that.
I'm just saying that when you do certain things, it's a reaction for every action.
Yeah.
And you don't know who loves me to the death that they don't want to hear nobody mention my name in no type of ill light on no type of social media or anywhere like that. You heard? I got a family, right? He got a family, right? He wouldn't want nobody mentioning his name in no ill light. Now, if you want to have a conversation, there was a way to go about doing that.
What's the best way?
It's out now. It ain't no best way to have a conversation. He got to see me when he see me now.
Okay.
You heard?
If he reached out.
He had the chance. He could have reached out. That avenue of talking to me is out.
That's out.
You heard? The right way, especially not talking about like people like Rick Ross and Meek Mills and the platforms that they have that they've been helping people with. Like I watched Meek Mill go through so much in this industry, including going back and forth to jail numerous amounts of times because whatever was going on with was in Philly and things like that. And on top of that, he came back out on top like a champion and started to do things for others that can't afford to help themselves in these type of situations. So you dig? And I don't even want. I'm mad I even gave this any floor because now he's gonna have a chance to go back and forth because I don't really care. You heard?
Okay.
But miss me with the bull. Heard? When you see me, keep your hand down. You heard? Where you from? New Orleans? Don't play with me like that. People from New Orleans already called me. You heard? You preacher, get out of here.
I'm told too.
What was that, King?
You told?
Yeah, he told.
So we ain't gonna get into that. I just want to heat him up. Will you snap on him?
Yeah, of course.
No.
Look like you sell incense all day. You wrinkle your shirt for way less than that.
Yeah. I will say he's been putting in work for years.
Yeah,
and he's been all over the country. He talks to kids.
Obviously not working for him because he's using other people's name. If he was doing something from his heart, he shouldn't use nobody else's name. If you've been outside doing that work, then you didn't need to mention my name. Do your work.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and as I've said before on here, when it comes to the internet in real life, for certain things, they coincide and go hand in hand, and one of them being the laws of relation. Cause and effect, and for every action, there's a reaction. And I had a links in the description where you can watch these clips in full at from Sway's Universe. The one in the beginning, when Dee-1 went on there about a week and some change ago, called out Meek Mill, called out Jim Jones and Rick Ross for the content of their music. And the new one that just dropped, where Jim Jones responded to his name being called out right there. And I'll say this, Dee-1 is somebody who do be active in the community. He does work, he does do things, he does push knowledge, help out with school and everything like that there. And for Jim Jones, I don't want to see these niggas get into it and this turn into nothing. Jim Jones has said himself on record he can be emotional at times. He can turn up. He don't play with his name. And no man should. So I expect him to defend himself when things like this come about. Meek Mill already had responded and said, hey, this type of music is what got me in a position to do prison reform. If I didn't rap about what I rapped about and make that music, I would not be known, I would not be popular, and then prison reform for me would not be a thing. Rick Ross responded, talked about what he did, and they all have. I see Jim Jones, and I put it right here on the channel, where he recently passed out clothes to the community. But I say this, it's what niggas do at times and how niggas do at times. When it gets viral motion and attention, and you calling out and questioning people personally, it's gonna come off as, hold on, you blaming me for things that's going on. You trying to clout up off of my name. If you just worried about what you got going on, if that's your main focus, why are you speaking against me? Then it's gonna be people that's gonna say, well, hold on, he right though, nigga, they is doing this, they is being hypocrites. I keep it 1,000. Everybody walks in a form of hypocrisy, including Big Ant. I'm not gonna get on here and play perfect with y'all. I listen to rap music myself. I listen to gangster music myself. This is an art form that comes from our culture and our community. Rappers are gonna say, hey, this is entertainment. I'm rapping about the environment I come from. I'm storytelling. This is a business that we are in, the entertainment business. This is the way I worked, bust my ass to feed my family. This is how I got it out the mud. This is how I became successful and take care of the people I take care of and give back to the community. For you to come over here and tear it down, they gonna take it away. He's saying, hey, bro, we pushing too much negativity. Multiple things can be right at one time. And this is a conversation, it's just gonna be whoever you talking to at the time, bro, and what a mind state is in. But I tell y'all like this, these brothers, they in position. They're already working. They're already active. They're already giving back. What we got to do is make sure we get out to the next generation, the nigga that's 19, the niggas that's 20. I'm in my 30s. Let me make sure y'all understand outside of rap music in itself. Because, yes, can rap music have a negative influence? You goddamn right. We not going to play dumb, but so do movies. So do the niggas outside in the neighborhood because somebody that influenced them or showed them the ropes of getting in this. These niggas that rap ain't the creators of this. This is generational passed down the line. It's bigger than the Rick Ross. It's bigger than the Meek Mill. It's bigger than the Jim Jones. We got to get to the real root of the problem. So first and foremost, we got to communicate to niggas and let niggas know that right there is just entertainment. They are rapping. I was blessed enough. I had parents that told me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this ain't that. I had uncles, cousins, other people. Hey, nigga, nah, this ain't that. Don't jump out there in that water like that. Don't go crash yourself out and things of that nature. Some niggas, that might be their guidance. That might be their role model. We not gonna play dumb to it. But outside in the community is where the work really got to be done at and communicate this, because the system is all hand in hand. From these record labels, the American economy, it start from day one. They only rapping about this because this is what's going on in their environment. There are documented things that did happen in these environments that created this to be a topic in our music, created these things to be a topic in our movies, selling crack, selling dope, robbing, all this other shit's been going on way before rap song was created. And why is it confined to the highest level in the black urban community in America? That ain't in these rappers' heads. It's something else that's going on bigger. But we most definitely do need to communicate. It's a debate to have. I salute all these brothers. Keep winning. Jim Jones, keep it cool, G. I know you got to stand on your word. You don't want nobody to shoot at you. I know you done put your grind in. Y'all boys chop it up behind the scenes. Get past it. Meek Mill, Rick Ross, continue to do y'all thing. Y'all giving back. Y'all feeding y'all families. Dee-1, keep doing your positive stuff out there. And everybody 1,000, man. Y'all stay blessed. For shit show. More coming.